Hello, hello. This is Laila Bernard coming to you from a cozy, intimate little living room tea session to talk to you about why I think it's a great idea for you to consider coming to this Tower Intimacy Intensive Workshop with me and my friend Gray. And in this video, I wanted to directly address why I think it's a great idea that you would come and hang out with a wicked, fallen angel, existential Kinkster life coach and talk about all your little problems in love and intimacy and not getting what you want out of them. So that's what I'm going to talk about with you for the next little bit here. So first of all, I understand that it's a big ask. Inviting you to come hang out with someone who is capable of loving every single thing about you, no matter how fucking shameful or embarrassing or like foolish or aggressive or demanding or entitled or pathetic. Like, it's a lot. It's really a lot, actually, to consider coming and hanging out with someone who's just gonna love you as you are. But isn't that like kind of what we all want? So anyway, the reason that I know that I can bring this experience to you of loving all that is, loving all that you are, is because I have spent the last several years of my life really refining this practice through existential kink. And really my whole life, because existential kink has been this like very crystallizing modern take on the tantric Buddhist practice that I've heard about my whole life. And you may have heard about it too. And the idea behind tantric Buddhism is the fact, latching onto and believing in the fact that this whole earthly experience is really just the divine making sweet, sweet love to itself. Unfortunately, like the way that Tantra sometimes gets presented to us, it can seem a little arid, and we can have a difficult time latching on to the idea that like the messed up events that have happened in our own private lives, not to mention the world, are really like, is that really God, like loving God's self? And so the reason that this existential kink thing has really cracked that open for me is because the kink metaphor starts to make it a little bit clearer. So like we can all relate to the fact that, you know, if a random stranger were to come up to us and give us a spank on the ass in the grocery store and tell us we were a dumb so-and-so, we would be rightfully offended. We did not ask for that. But I think some of us know that having our little bottoms spanked and being told that we are very, very bad and wrong and stupid and foolish is an experience that we might actually, in some contexts with some people, wish very much to have. And so the idea of existential kink is that honestly, you do want it, all of it, every single weird thing. You do. It's just like embarrassing and kinky and weird. And it takes a little bit of like warming up to be willing to be like, okay, finally, yes, you're right, I do. I actually, like, I like this. You're right. Thank you so much, universe, daddy, for doing it for me. So existential kink is this like hot, sexual, inherently relational, and like modern, fun, dungeony version of Tantra. And I think we've all been to the dungeon more than once in this mortal realm. So, you know what I'm talking about. And if you've been following my Instagram, the angel and the demon have come into alignment. And I truly see how they serve one another absolutely perfectly and are deeply in love with each other. And I would really love to spend some time showing you how to do that. That's why I'd love to come play with you, is how to show you the feeling in your own body of aligning that like wicked, hot, yearning demon with that loving, non-grasping, desires the best for everyone at all times, you know, higher mind. Another reason that I think you should come and do this work with me is because you can trust me because I am such a like wicked, self-loving, angelic little demon. You can trust me that I'm going to be there because I want to be there and I want to listen to everything that you're talking about and I want to feel it all and I want to be in it with you and I really want to do it. Like, you don't have to wonder for an instant that you're here whether you're hanging out with someone who wants to hang out with you. It's a yes. And how often do we give ourselves that experience of like allowing ourselves to be received? In fact, I wonder if maybe part of your resistance is that you don't even believe it's true, and I double dog dare you to come and see if it is. So yeah, like, if you've ever wanted to be seen deeply for who you are and what you are, and heard and loved for all of you, both the beautiful, competent, amazing, impressive, sexy, hot, smart, amazing parts, and also the like demented, insane, controlling, grasping, needy, narcissistic patterns, and just be seen in the truth that that is all you, just doing your best with what you got, loving, loving, loving yourself and others as best you know how. That's what we're really offering. And the transformation that can happen when we finally realize how much we are capable of loving by noticing how much we are already loving. Wow. So much is possible. So we're offering that. We won't be trying to fix you. We'll just be trying to show you something that is already there that we very wickedly and nastily are trying to reveal for you. And like, okay, obviously, like, I know I'm asking you to come here and be like deeply witnessed by me and deeply loved and to like have this great fun connection together. But like, obviously we're not going to get married. I'm not going to be your girlfriend. That's not what's going to happen. It's going to be a weekend together, some sessions of integration afterwards, and that's it. Obviously. But like, let's be real. Even if you have a partner or a spouse, or even if you want to have one someday and that's what you're after, that person is never going to be able to maintain that level of just deep appreciation and love unless they are an ascended Buddha, an awakened demon. Maybe. You might be a lucky one. But like, we're all human. We all like need to take care of ourselves in whatever way we know how. No one is ever going to be there for you that way. I'm offering you a very special occasion to come and be loved that way for 3 full days. And then, because of that, you are going to learn to do it for yourself all the time. And you know that it's not going to be one partner. You know that it's not going to be one person, even if you share a home and a life with someone. You're going to have many relationships with many other people. You already know that there will never be one person who fulfills all of your desires. And if you are imagining that there is someone, it's you. It's you. That sneaking suspicion that you have that there is somebody out here is you. And that the way that you're going to get the satisfaction out of those relationships with other people, no matter how close and intense and entwined they are, or how multifarious and diffuse and just sipping from many cups they are, doesn't matter. In order to really drink from the cup of our relationships, we have to be satisfied with our own cup. Like, if we're looking into our own cup going like, ew, I don't know if I want to drink this, then how are we going to feel good about like dumping that on other people? How are we going to expect anybody else to want to sip from our weird grody pool? Like, it just doesn't even make sense. And we know that. And so you can trust me that I know that. I know that every bit of dissatisfaction that you have in your intimate relationships with other people is exactly identical to the dissatisfaction that you have in your relationship with yourself. And that is great because you can do something about that, my friend. You can absolutely do something about that. And I've done a lot about that. I have learned to listen to my hungry, angry, raging demons that want to be satisfied. And if there's anything that I've learned in getting down and intimate and cozy with those demons, is that they are hungry. They are ravenous. They are relentless in their desire for love and connection. My God, it's endless. Desire has no end, my friends. But paradoxically, strangely, the most angelic thing we can do is to stop shaming and hiding and squashing and repressing and trying to like make our demons live on like the thin gruel of life and fat-free Oreo fake treats every now and again. The most angelic thing we can do is actually give those desires our love and attention and satisfy those demons in ourselves so that we are full of satisfaction, so that our cup is like overflowing and we have more than enough to share with other people. And when our demons are satisfied and getting what they want, and when our angels are satisfied that they are being true to themselves, then like this is a beautiful and delicious cup. And wickedly, weirdly, evilly, as we are so good to ourselves and have done the good work of working on ourselves and making ourselves into a delicious little cocktail that we just can't get enough of, then suddenly other people start looking at that cup and wondering if they can take a sip, wondering if maybe you might like to pour some of that delicious, clear, sexy water all over their lives. Maybe. Not to mention the amazing capacity for intimacy, love, and lasting relationship that is found when you have the compassion and the knowledge of what it's like, and you remember what it's like to go from looking at your own cup as like, ugh, to really getting your own cup as like a beautiful, delicious elixir. When other people start showing up in a way that is clearly not clear and clean and delicious, you can just know with love that it's coming from their own disgust with themselves, and you don't have to take it nearly as personally. My God, how many relationships could you have saved by just not taking somebody else's stuff personally? Anyway, so that's the kind of wicked, fun stuff that I want to do with you. And because I am a wicked, self-serving, loving demon, I promise you that doing it for yourself really does help others do it for you. And if you'd like to experience more of what it might be like to hang out with a wicked, endlessly kinky, freaky, weird lover of everything demon like yours truly, I do hope that you will join us for this luxurious 3 days at the beginning of November in Pittsburgh. You can find information about that event at the link below or at my bio on Instagram. I'm Laila Lula. And there's a link at that event page to sign up for a event that we are doing tomorrow, October 3rd at 2 p.m. Eastern Time. You can sign up to be part of that live event where we will be playing fun games to give you a taste, a succulent little sample of what it might be like to come play with Gray and I and see how truly adorable, lovable, and amazing you are, and how much you have to give because you are giving it, even if you don't know it yet. Come play with us tomorrow, Sunday, October 3rd, 2 p.m. Eastern, and do please check out our event page to learn more about what we want to offer you at the beginning of November in this very hot tower that will burn down all the bullshit and leave you feeling radiant, beautiful, star shining, worthy of everything you have ever dreamed. So, see you there, one way or another. Do come play with me. It would be my wicked pleasure.